Hey, you too. Wow, okay. Yeah, they finally got the shower up and running. So, yeah. Whatever. Anywho, apparently it's just the water thing outside because they didn't have to come in here. But they've been working on the water all week, so whatever. Sorry, shit, I don't even feel like messing with it. I'm just gonna leave that on there like that. All right. Still Houston. Saturday, September 18th, 12:40 p.m. Just back from Whole Foods, and yeah. Oh, I finally got to the. I had them point out how to get to the Prime membership scan, Whole Foods scan thing, where they just scan the thing. Yeah. Which brings me to another point. I did not intend to actually go with the Prime membership after I decided this Shopify thing that I didn't really have time to spare. But, you know, Amazon, it doesn't ask for permission, it just took my money since I already had that on debit card information. It just took it. I did start clicking before I went to the checkout thing. At least I'm that much ready. And I finally found where you get the Prime whatever subscription information and all that. So it renews October 6th. In other words, they went ahead and did it the September 6th on their own. Yeah, apparently I'm going to have to unsubscribe from that. I figured as much. Boy, that guy knows how to take your money. I'm definitely buying into that stock. That's for darn sure. Oh, and yes, I was able to find the organic. I was looking for lemon or lime juice. They've got both. They've got organic lemon and lime. They've got it in this glass thing. And they've got another thing, the plastic thing that a lot of people are used to, the lemon and lime plastic thing. All of them are organic. The lime juice was a little cheaper than the lemon juice, so I went with that. It's the same thing to me. As a matter of fact, I'm probably more accustomed to limeade. Since growing up, we had a lime tree in the backyard, and we used to make limeade out of it. So that's all right. So they've got the organic lime and lemon juice in both glass bottles and the plastic thing you use to squirt. So yeah, I'm all set with that. Got my pre-washed chopped kale for my salad. Make a point of putting it in that crisper thing on the bottom because actually this refrigerator is pretty cold, and you put it anywhere else it'll freeze up on you. I got my organic bananas. And organic strawberries, so I can jazz up my my cornflakes a bit, since it's kind of boring the way it is. And I got restocked on my veggie burgers. The super green mushroom risotto and black bean quinoa. Quinoa? I don't know how you pronounce that. Whatever. And no, I still haven't tried the Tex-Mex. I think this is more than enough variety right here with this. I'm actually okay with just having that. Okay. So, I spent the morning going over Airbnb information. Yeah. Was watching Nomadic Capitalist, and he comes up today with the real estate thing. And since I'm really into that, definitely more than stocks, but if you can't afford one, you gotta go with the other, I guess. So I started kind of YouTubing, video searching for information on Airbnbs, with just get a better handle on the situation, on the company, on the platform, I guess I should say, since apparently this seems to be the best way to go about sustaining any real estate investments, assuming you're not just filthy rich and you can just plop down cash for anything and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I spent the morning creating a new playlist, basically just throwing all the Airbnb video stuff in there. Anyway, apparently they just became a public company in December, so you got a lot of stock information, videos about stock information. And considering the fact that I really don't have any spare time, that's probably the one it's going to be limited to at this particular point in time, anyway. So I basically created a new pie, that M1 Finance, my pie format thing they've got. 50% Airbnb, 25% Hostel World, and 25% cheapflights.com. Since it doesn't look like I'm really going to get into the affiliate marketing thing either, this is definitely, I'm assuming they're public companies. They may not even be, the SpaceX wasn't public, so, you know, assuming they're public companies and I can buy stock in them, yeah, I'm going to call it the dip. Since they say buy during the dip, you know, when the stock goes down, I mean, buy low, sell high is the whole concept of it. Like that line about fencing. Do you know anything about fencing? Yeah, you stick the pointy end of into the other guy. Yeah. Well, same thing with buying stocks, the stock market. You know, buy low, sell high. That's summing it up. That's the whole. Anyway, yeah. So, if this pandemic has all travel-related industries in the toilet, this one, I guess, would be the time to buy. Right? If you're thinking long-term, and apparently my short-term is everybody else's long-term, because I cannot think along the moment-to-moment day trader concept of short-term, long-term things. So, yeah. So, right now I'm obsessing over Airbnb. I'll go ahead and check to see if Hostel World and cheapflights.com is a public company that I could even buy stock in. And I guess this would be the dip time, right? Okay. So I didn't go to the UPS thing and with all this shower thing, laundry thing, since I don't like. Anyway, I got my own little routine how I maintain all my stuff. And everything got thrown in today instead of yesterday, so I just went and did my whole food thing because I wasn't able to do it last weekend. For all the drama that was happening then, me having to collect the bike and do all that kind of thing with the, yeah, it's anything happens out of the usual, and everything has to stop for at least for a moment, and I got to run around and take care of everything. So yeah, I've got time to run an online business, I'm sure. So although that's turning out to be, yeah, like right, I can buy stocks. That I can do. Because you're not supposed to be hovering over the darn thingy, buying, selling on the same day thing anyway. I mean, you could try the ticker tape thing and all that kind of stuff, but for the most part, it's just, you do that to familiarize yourself with the various companies out there and the way they perform over an extended period of time. And everyone has their approach. Anyway, since I'm not going to be actively purchasing, just tinkering with my inventory until I just get sick of it and say forget about it, and just delete my little online store thing, I can tinker with the inventory. But for that, I do not need Amazon Prime, so I'll unsubscribe to that at the beginning of next month, just in case, hey, something comes up. I don't want to have to wait, since I went ahead and since they took my money anyway. If another thing I want to get pops up, I don't have to wait until it gets to the $25 point for me to go ahead and order it. Okay, so that's the update for now. They fixed the shower. I got my laundry done. So it's going to take an extra day for it to dry. Their dryer thing, they've got an apt thing that you get, and it was kind of acting up before, and I couldn't get the dang thing to get me to start with it. So I said, you know what? Good. I'm going to save a little extra money and dry my clothes the way most of the planet dries their clothes. Just hang the damn thing up and let it dry. So my laundry task is cut in half, though it takes a little longer to dry, that's all. So they got the shower fixed, I got my laundry done. I finally found my organic lime juice, or lemon juice, doesn't matter. Lime is good for me. Which actually, again, turned out to be a little cheaper than the lemon juice, so that's also good. Restocked my burgers. Got my kale and veggies, fruit and veggies. And I'm obsessing with the travel, my travel stock options at this point. I go ahead and check to see if Hostel World and Cheap Flights is public or private. And watch more Airbnb videos. And as soon as, I also have to go and check to see if they deposited that thing so I can stop drawing pies and start actually creating them. Alright, so that's my update for the moment. I will talk to you next week. Hopefully, because if I talk to you sooner, that means something else has happened. Talk to you later, YouTubers.